Hello, let's make connections. What do we have today? What do we have today? Constellation and zodiac seem sort of related to one another. I don't know. But yeah, that's probably misdirection because I don't know what they would both themselves be part of a group of. But let's look around. Draconian is kind of an interesting word because it's very specific. It means something very specific, and I actually don't see any other adjectives in here, which means it could be a candidate for word manipulation. It could be. Well, I mean, in being in mind of constellations, it could be Draco, Leo, maybe Hydra. These are definitely constellations. Oh, Libra. That could be it. I bet this is the purple one right off the bat. How likely do I think this is? Let's see if there are any others that could be muddying the waters. I don't think so. That looks pretty good. I'm pretty pleased about that. I also see movies in here. Zodiac and Seven are both David Fincher films, actually. That's interesting. Psycho isn't, obviously. Monster is a film. Okay, well, let's see. I think this is probably a purple one, so I'm going to go for it. It was the purple one. Excellent. I don't know if these. Often you'll get, things like film titles and they're just misdirection, but let's just look at the ones that I can see and see if I think that there's anything to it. I mean, I guess they're all about, violent killers. Like they're about violent crimes. These films. I'm not going to put it in yet because I want to see if I can confirm it by getting other things, by at least identifying other things. So let's see. Rapport is kind of interesting because, again, I don't really see things that look like they mean rapport. So could it be rap? No, it couldn't actually because we've already done the purple ones. We're not going to have another word manipulation. So it probably isn't actually that. So it is rapport. So then what would that be? You've got rapport with someone. I don't see anything else that's like that. That's interesting. Oh, maybe silent T's, rapport, tarot, debut, ballet. That's what it probably is. Okay, debut, ballet, tarot, rapport, and yeah, there aren't any others. Oh, constellation, collection, group, cluster. Those all just mean a kind of connected, well, a group of things. All the words I can think of as synonyms are already in that, but it'll have a good one. Okay, so I think this is right then. So let's try this. Oh, good. That was the blue one. Serial killer movies. There we go. That's how we distinguish them. And then, so what? Rapport. I don't know which of these is going to be the yellow and green, but let's try this. Ah, good. I did it. It was the green one. Ending with silent T. So then here we have, what, a series? I don't know. What would you call this? A bunch. Okay, fine. Fair enough. Okay, great. Well, that went well. Let's check the bot. Oh, very tricky. Interesting. Okay, let's see what tripped people up. So maximum score there. Oh, wow. Wow, I'm really interested that starting with constellations was so rarely found first. That was really, I don't know, for some reason that jumped out at me because of draconian. I don't really know how to explain that, but I think that's really worth bearing in mind that if you see a word that is a part of speech that isn't represented elsewhere in the grid, like draconian is an adjective, right? Like draconian rules, draconian regulations. If there aren't any other things that actually fit that, there are no other. I'm looking at these. I don't think there are any other. Monster can be used as an adjective, like a monster truck, but that's it. Oh no, a debut performance. So there are a couple arguable adjectives, but there really aren't many adjectives in this grid, and the ones that are kind of pretty specific. So when you see that, it's worth thinking, well, this doesn't match the part of speech of anything else in here, really, or at least not very many things. So there might be something else going on, and my first thought when something else is going on is usually to have a word contained or to remove a letter or add one or something like that. And that treated me well today. So anyway, just a hint or a tip. Maybe it's not really a hint. So anyway, people found bunch first overwhelmingly, nearly 2/3 of people. I think that might have actually been the very last one that I saw, strangely. I mean, I saw constellation and that put Draco in mind, which was helpful. But yeah, I think I did these in almost the opposite order, strangely. Okay, so a gathering of items. Yeah, a library could be a gathering of items. That's fine. And more than a quarter of people did that. Horror-themed terms. Monster, Draconian, Zodiac, Psycho. Yeah, or maybe Draconian was, maybe people thought that could be the name of a film. I don't know. Mystical elements. Tarot, Zodiac, Seven, Psycho. I can kind of see that. Maybe this might have also been film titles. Movie terms: Monster, Seven, Leonardo, Psycho, Mystic and Macabre, Monster, Terror, Draconian, Psycho. These are all four of these are all kind of the same guessing group. So maybe it is sort of general occult sounding terms. I don't know. Anyway, there we go. Fun one today. Those were the connections. Back tomorrow. Bye for now.